Hi gang, Rob here. It is the morning of 23 December 2015, just 2 days before Christmas. And I brought you a little from the sharpening bench video today. And this is one of those that, it's probably not going to get a lot of views and most of you aren't going to be interested. But this one kind of typifies why I have a YouTube knife channel, why I sharpen knives for a living, and why I love all the relationships that happen because of that. And it's a great illustration of why we collect knives and what they mean to us, even if they're not state of the art or the highest quality piece in the world. First of all, these come to me from my customer Carrie, who lives in Ontario, Canada, and the knife that we worked on is this one. We're going to hold off on that one for a minute and talk about this. He threw this in the package. This is an old Premier Cutlery sleeve board two-bladed jack with a spear main blade and a pen secondary. And by Carrie's note, it looks like these knives were made in Germany by Premier Cutlery, and that's a name that sort of moved around in its manufacturer and its alliances over the years. But this one was made sometime between 1921 and 1955. I need your help with this a little bit. Help me figure out what these covers are. They look like a yellow Delrin, but they appear to have some kind of a fiber running through them. I'll try to get the light right on this so you can see. I'm not sure there was Delrin when this knife was made. You can see there's almost a little grain to it. So all you old-time traditional guys, help me out with this. Steve, how about the truth? I bet you know. So he threw this one in as a gift. And as you can see, it's got some issues. The blade has been, well, let's just say, hacked up over its lifetime. There's actually an etch in this main blade. You can just make out a couple letters. Even with the loop, I couldn't make it out. But the cutting edge is basically the whole blade's going to have to be reground and reshaped a little bit. And as you can see, the tip is proud of the frame, so we're going to have to work on that kick a little bit. The pen blade, I think, is in much better shape than the main. This will be a fun project, and I don't know if you can see this very well, but the frame is kind of squeezed, like somebody stepped on it or ran over it with their car. So this scale is bent in, pulled away from the back spring, so I'm going to have to try to straighten that out, recolor the perimeter of the frame after I get that sucked up and reorient it a little bit. This will be a fun one. See if I can make this look new. Stay tuned for the old Premier Cutlery jackknife rising from the ashes. But this is the knife that Carrie sent me to sharpen. This is an old promotional knife, a novelty knife. I believe that belonged to his father, who worked for the Ingersoll Rand Corporation, and you can see it's serialized. And it is a knife that the frame, I think, is made like of a cast pot metal, like an aluminum derivative. And then it is like bronze plated. Of course, Ingersoll Rand, maker of high quality air tools. And what it is an Imperial cutlery. Three-bladed Stockman with a gorgeous main clip blade with a cut swedge, match striker pull, Ingersoll Rand etch, and it has been beautifully sharpened. For some reason, Carrie wanted the main blade sharpened, but not the two secondaries, and what we have is a sheep's foot secondary and a spay. A beautiful spay, by the way. And the knife is in actually pretty doggone good working order. No half stops. Nice walk and talk. I cleaned it up and lubed it a little bit. It should get better as Carrie uses it. But what a nice knife. Little dog leg or serpentine pattern. Great pocket knife, and it looks like this one didn't sit home looking pretty. Got used a little bit, and it's ready to use some more. It's a carbon steel blade. Took a very keen edge and a nice polish. This one's heading back north of the border today. So Carrie, thank you very much for sending this little piece of history in for some work and for the generous gift. We'll see if in my spare time if I can't make this into something even more special than it is. Merry Christmas, my friends, and grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. And remember, the word is sharp.